Welcome to this Ready to Craft. In this video, we're going to show you how easy it is to make this faux wood Easter bunny sign using Readi-Board. To begin, I'm going to divide my sheet of Readi-Board into separate pieces. I'm going to make 4 pieces that are 4 inches by 18 inches, and 2 pieces that are 2 inch by 18 inch. I'm going to add a little distressing detail on the ends of my 4-inch pieces. I'm using a hobby knife to cut away small areas. This gives the illusion of beat up and worn wooden edges. I'm also going to remove a little of these edges to give the piece a more natural look. Once I'm happy with the edges, I'm going to lay out all the project pieces. The technique that I'm going to use to create my faux wood was developed by a very talented crafter that goes by the name of the Peppermint Cactus. I'll be sure to link one of her videos. This method uses wax paint and a sponge to create a wood texture. To begin, I'm going to make sure that I cover all of my edges. After the edges are covered, I will go in and apply a light first layer. For the next layer, I'm going to mix my own color. I'm using clear wax paint, as well as some acrylic, and the original brown that we started with. I find that working in layers gives your faux wood a lot more depth. Allow the pieces to dry in between layers. Again, I'm mixing my own color. This time, I'm using a little bit more acrylic paint. This is the final layer that I applied. Be sure to allow your pieces to dry completely before moving on. In preparation for gluing, I'm going to arrange my pieces in a way that I think looks best. I'll use a little bit of masking tape to hold the pieces in place. Then, I'll use that piece of foam board that we cut away earlier to help me flip the project. I don't want my 2-inch pieces to extend out from the back, so I need to cut them down a little. Then apply your glue and press your piece down. Again, I'm using masking tape to hold things in place. I'll flip the project back over and very carefully remove these pieces of masking tape. Allow the glue to dry completely. I like to let it sit overnight. While the glue on my project is drying, I can begin cutting my bunny template. I like to use a hobby knife to cut this out, and you'll see why in a moment. Because I didn't make any additional cuts, I have the bunny shape that I'm using on this project, but I can also use the background area I cut out for a different project. Decide which way you want your bunny to face, and apply some rubber cement to the back. Make sure that you get the edges. Then, place your bunny and press the edges down. To apply my white paint, I'm going to use this wide, very coarse bristle brush. I only need the paint on the very tips of the brush. This is what gives us that really great streaky texture. I'll start by concentrating on the edges of my bunny. Then, once I'm happy with that coverage, I'll move out and apply the white paint to other areas of the project. As my paint was drying, I noticed that my template was peeling up, so I decided to pull it off. Any rubber cement that's left behind can be rubbed off with your finger. Make sure that the white paint is completely dry before moving on. I have some acrylic paint in a variety of spring colors. Now we're going to add the floral details. To give the painting that faded look, I made sure to water down my acrylics. Try to use 2 colors on the same brush to add easy variety to your painting. I'm using the same 2-color technique to create my pink flowers. Wiggling the brush while you're applying your stroke is an easy way to get very simple but interesting detail. If you're not confident yet in your painting ability, you could always practice on a scrap piece of foam board first. Allow the paint to dry completely, and you're ready to hang your art. If you try this craft out, we'd love to see it. Our social media links can be found in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If there's a foam board craft that you would like to see a ready to craft of, let us know in the comments.